guys, so as you can see, I am not shy. This is what I look like at 160 pounds on Sunday. And I know this is kind of like my menstrual week, so I'm holding a lot of water weight. I haven't been drinking a lot of water like I should, but I haven't completely fell off the wagon as far as my physique is concerned. So I'm just gonna focus on getting down to 150 pounds for this month. But as you can see, I'm still looking pretty good to me. The last time that I weighed myself, which this was like 2014, I was at 28% body fat and I was 157 pounds at that time. And when I noticed that I had made some progress, you can see here, this video is like 2 years old. I'm currently at 27, but at this point I was 28, and I'm at 30 below the waist, or like at the belly button, natural waistline. But at this time, same weight, I was just a lot more heavier in my waistline. So now, 2 years later, during my prep, I reached an actual goal that I was going for, was to become 21% body fat, and that ended up happening during this prep. So I'm pretty proud of myself and that accomplishment so far, just from waist training, good dieting, and training, and I did most of it all on my own. So this is what I'm looking like about right now, and I'm going to try to get down to about 15% body fat for this next prep. And so you can see here, this is where I'm standing at about 158.
So I'm back home. It's about 11:07. I'm going to go ahead and get my 30-minute workout in. It's been 3 weeks since I've really worked out. So I got to get back into the swing of things. If you guys aren't familiar with what I use YouTube to do any of my home workouts. I'm going to be focusing a lot of my workouts at home, mostly HIIT cardio. So I'm going to try to do it like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and figure out, how I want to do things for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. I don't know. I'm just going to keep it balanced for this month because I'm trying to drop down to 150 pounds. I'm somewhere between 157, 160. I keep like going up and down, and I know that has a lot to do with water intake and what I'm eating, and no exercise whatsoever. And not to mention, this is my PMS, my menstrual week, so I know I'll be starting pretty soon. So I'm trying to get down to 150 by the end of this month, and then just kind of coast or maintain during the month of January, and then I'll be restarting my prep for an April show with the WBFF. So, and it's the transformation division. That's what I'm moving for, or I'm going for. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to work out 30 minutes. I'm going to use Fitness Blender, which is usually what I use the most. There are some other things that I use to work out with, but because I'm getting back into it after 3 weeks of being off, we're going to deal with Fitness Blender, something low impact.
So after my workout, this is usually my first meal. I make my first meal pretty large, and I do have my carbs, which is oatmeal, during this time. And as I am waiting for myself to get time to eat, I actually prep 2 meals. I do not snack. If I need to have a fourth meal, it'll usually be a shake, a green smoothie, just spinach and bananas. But this is me just preparing my lunch and dinner, and I take my dinner with me because on Mondays, which is this day, I have to eat my food at Vixen Fitness, and I will show you that next clip right in a sec. So it's about 5:40, and I'm here in the lot of Vixen Fitness. We are located in Ypsilanti, Michigan. I teach 2 classes Monday evenings. On at 7:15, I teach the advanced beginner pole fitness, and then I teach the simply spin or floor work, just floor work class after. Well, that switches back and forth. It all depends. But you can definitely check out our site. Been doing this for years. Me, it's going to be 10 years, maybe longer than that, come February 2017. So I've done 2 competitions since. During that time, I've done 2, maybe I've done 3. God, I know I've won 2. That's all I can say. And I've done a lot of performances, but I don't share it as much on my channels at all because it has its negative connotations. It's something that's private to me in a sense, and I don't want to offend other people too. And then with YouTube, I know I'm kind of picky of what things that I do share and don't share, but it's just guys. Just I don't need guys looking at my. You guys get what I mean. I just don't. But someone mentioned that I should, show a few things in sweats, which most of the time that's how I'm dancing anyway. It's either in sweats or yoga pants and a tank top or something like that. But when I'm here at Vixen, we dress a little bit different because we are more of a women's empowerment type thing, and we want women to feel comfortable in their bodies. But today I have on a bodysuit. I do have jogging pants on, and then I have a crop top on that I made from a shirt that I had for a while. So, but yeah, so let me get in here because V's class is getting ready to start, and then I'll be teaching mine. Close the feet, extend them out, stretch forward.